Welcome to 5 Minute Friday, everybody, where we share our best tips and tricks to help you get just a little bit better every week. And this week, we're talking about my routine.
All right, Tyler, I had my turn,
You did.
and now it is yours. So what is your daily routine?
I wake up with all of the roosters and everything at 4:30
And the kids.
a.m. every morning. I go out into a pasture that I have cut by hand, and I meditate for 2 hours, deep meditation. And then after that, I go bathe in the waters by my house that have ice flowing through. And then after that, I take my horse, Reginald, for a ride around the pastures. No, okay, all right.
Reggie for sure.
Reggie for sure.
I was wondering,
Yeah.
how long will he keep this up?
I could keep it going for 10 minutes solid.
Is the whole episode going to be a nonsense routine? Just to make me look like a chump for actually sharing my routine.
Oh, yeah, it's 100%.
Like anybody cared.
I wake up, I work out, and then I go eat protein the whole day. No. The muscles on my teeth. Yeah, so my routine is a little bit up in the air right now. Just completely honest. Like, we've got kids. I've talked about that recently on the show where, you know, we've got a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. And some mornings they're like, hey, what's up? How's it going, shorty? And like, we're waking up at 4:30 or 5. More recently, knocking on wood here because I really like this and I really don't want it to quit. 6:30, which is pretty great. So, you know, 6:30, I wake up with Hank, my little guy. Sam can't wake up with him because he will throw down. Like, it's dad time in the morning. Like, it is dad time.
Nice.
So wake up with him. I walk out and I immediately turn on the TV for that boy. I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit there and sing him his freaking ABCs. It's not going to happen. Papa needs coffee. All right. I do not drink the 2 glasses of water like you, sir. I drink coffee and then I drink more of it until I feel my heart rate increase to a dangerous level. And then I sit down. So at that point, I'm just kind of chilling. You know, I don't really have much going on between like the hours of 6 to 7-ish. So we're just kind of chilling in there. I might, you know, do a little bit of reading. I might most likely scroll social media, I'll be completely honest, or check email. I know I'm a horrible person, but that's just where I'm at. But after 7, Sam, she's up with Ellie and all that stuff, and we're getting the kids ready to go to school, getting them ready, dressed, out the door, kind of helping Sam with that. At that point, I'm probably throwing on my running shoes and my shorts and my very tight tank top, dangerously tight, see-through tank top, and my headband. And my little arm warmers that are pink. They're pretty great. And then I go for my speed walk. No, I'm just kidding. I go for a run. So I go run, and I don't know. Lately, I've been hitting around 1.5 miles, 2 miles. I'm amping back up again. So it's part of it's. You know, I'm getting that back into the rhythm because the kids are a little bit more predictable right now, at least for the moment. And it's been super nice outside too, so it's really easy to motivate to get outside because it's been so pretty. So yeah, I'll go out for a run, or I will take our dog for a walk. And so if I'm walking, I'm actually doing more like 3 miles and just listening to a podcast. Podcast is actually a pretty consistent part of my morning. Podcasts or music, one of those two, but typically podcast. So I'll listen to that, go get out and get some fresh air, and then come back to the house. And by around 9-ish, I'm getting ready to go and digging into the day. And at that point, it's phone calls, podcasts, all sorts of stuff. My breakfast, and you're going to laugh at me, is oatmeal with peanut butter.
I like that meal.
It's a good meal.
Yeah.
Everybody, like, every time I tell people that, though, they're like, ugh! Like they don't like, yeah.
No, not at all.
Like we told our friends recently, and they were like, "What? Like, what in the world?" Like, Sam outed me on that. So
that's a fall. That'd be a fallback for me. Like, that'd be a solid fallback.
It's good. All right. I admit that the taste takes a minute though. Like when I first had it, I was like, I don't know, and then it just kind of wore off on me. So I'm just there. So yeah, oatmeal, peanut butter, get my thick boy on. Especially after I run, that's a pretty good meal to have because I'm pretty hungry at that point. Chug some more coffee. Coffee is a common theme throughout my day.
3 o'clock coffee.
All right, so I'll out myself here. I'm 3 or 4 cups a day, pretty consistent.
That's the same. Yeah.
I'm throwing down. But I read somewhere on the internet that it's healthy for me, and I haven't researched it any further because I don't need to. Whatever site that was that said it was good for
Obviously,
me, I'm just going to take it. It's the most credible site there is.
Obviously.
I feel like it breaks down a lot. I mean, the kids right now are just so unpredictable. And so it's just the stage of life that we're in right now. But I feel like more recently over the past couple of weeks have fallen into a pretty good groove. I'm not traveling as much. Traveling can really throw a monkey wrench into it. A lot of times when I'm traveling, it's up early. That's a whole different routine. Mm-hmm. I make coffee the night before because no coffee shops are actually open. Like I'm beating Starbucks and Dunkin', waking up at like 3:30 and hitting the road. So that's a whole different sort of gear that you have to get into when you're traveling. But that really throws off your other routines when you get back because you're having to do that little bit of recovery time and like you're a little more lax on your schedule. And so now I'm home for a couple months, I'm trying to like schedule any travel back out in June. So I'm not like absolutely thrashed. If I kept traveling, I was gonna lose it. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much my schedule. I don't know. Anything else you want to know?
Okay, so you and I are very opposite. So we're going to close this one out. Mm-hmm. And next week, we're going to talk just for a minute about a little of the differences. And I'd love to just go into maybe just a touch of commentary on those differences in routine.
Okay.
Fair?
Okay. That's fair.
All right.
Yeah, I think they could be fun.
So hang out next week. We'll do a little commentary on each other's routine. I'm sure it'll be
And after that,
hilarious.
Then we'll be back to regularly scheduled programming and normal construction stuff. But there you
the
go.
heart is encouragement here, though. So hang out, come back for it.
Yeah.
It's going to make maybe these first 2 episodes come home a little bit.
Our main point here is to just express to you how jacked up we really are and that we don't have it together at all. So
Not at all.
There you go. All right, guys. Hey, listen, if you got any questions about how I make oatmeal in the morning, where I buy my running shoes, or the supplements that I take, or
What about that lake in the meadow and all of those things?
I can't share that with you.
Okay.
That's where I go to be with my thoughts. I won't share the coordinates. Anyway, so everything but that. If you want to ask us any questions about anything we talked about, 512 the bros, or if you have anything that is related to construction, what you are going through in your job right now, if you've got a sticky situation that you're not sure how to handle, hey, maybe we could be the support you need. Just want to be there and try to help the community out. Yeah, guys. So 512 the bros, give us a call. And in the meantime, go build something awesome.